Cool.
All right, welcome everybody. We've got a very special guest with us today, my mentor and Purium living legend, Ian Farrar, who, Ian, I believe you're a 4-star crown, is that right?
Last time I checked, yeah.
But that's going to be 5-star or royal crown pretty soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Always working for the new altitude.
Nice. Ian lives in near Orlando, Florida region, and he spends his times in Medellin. Is that right? In Colombia?
Yeah. We have a home in Medellin, but we go there predominantly for the summer and the holidays. But home base is Orlando area.
That's awesome. A great place for vegan food. And Ian, you're a plant-based athlete. You've been an accomplished cyclist, won a lot of trophies for your cycling expertise. And now, believe it or not, Ian's in his 50s and he's still kicking ass and taking names. He's
right.
Also, you're the president and CEO of Freedom Business Management Wellness Coaching. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm the president and CEO of Free Time Inc.
Yeah, buddy.
So a couple of things about Ian. I've been following him since I started Purium. He's Purium's first brand partner or network marketer when he was there before the internet, before all these systems were put into place. So he's got a lot of wisdom to share about how to become a real network marketer and what it takes to do it. A lot of us are focusing on social media a lot, but we saw yesterday that the internet went down with Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. So yeah. A lot of people are like, how do I run my business now? Well, Ian was doing this before the internet. He's actually a belly to belly kind of guy. And I want you to talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
So his motto is ride like the wind, right? I saw that in your live video. And I would love to hear you talk about the $50 gift card and how to maximize the use of that. Because I think a lot of people just think, I'm going to stick this on a billboard somewhere, and by some stroke of luck, someone's going to pick it up and I'm going to be rich. So
right. I can elaborate on that.
I love how you talk about this. I love your passion, man, your persistence, and everything that you stand for, man. So I'm going to let you go from here. I just wanted to let these people who haven't heard of you before know this is the OG of Purium, you guys. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much. And, Angela, I really appreciate your work and your creativity around all of your awesome lives. And, listen, folks, I've been in the network marketing space for 25 years, 18 of those 25 years been with Purium. And, I got involved in this business prior to me having a smartphone. I had a beeper. Okay. I mean, you could build this business old school and build it big like I have. Okay. So bottom line is that when Facebook and Instagram went down, I still was out talking to people physically. Okay. Network marketing, where the rubber meets the road, is actually engaging with people, not through your phone, but actually out and about asking the magic question, which is, are you open to taking your health, fitness, and income to the next level? You're going to get a yes on one of those three in today's world. Okay. So for me personally, I've been in the game a long time. And for a lot of the new people coming on board, the biggest thing that I see is that people hide behind their phone, they hide behind social media, and they're not engaging with people physically. Now, last month was a great month. Okay, this month's going to be even greater month. Of course, we have the fall kickoff. I was on last night. It was really great. And then we have Leslie's on coming up later tonight. But, my wife and I are actively engaging and talking to real people in the flesh. Okay, really out and about, asking the magic question. Now, I think social media is an incredible tool, but it is not the be all end all. Okay, this is a business of speaking to people. Conversations lead to opportunity. And when someone is engaged and intrigued about our business, then I'm getting a copy of the 4-year career in their hand. See this book right here? Okay, I happen to be one of 10 people that's actually, spoken about in this book. My story is on page 102. And it's an honor to be in a publication like this because, believe it or not, I read Richard Bliss Brooks' first book, Mach 2 with Your Hair on Fire, in a Barnes & Noble in Union Square, New York City in in 1996. Okay, I couldn't afford to buy the book, but I read the book in the bookstore. And now 25 years later, I was asked to be in his book to inspire people to stick with this business long term. So if you're new to Purium or you're in network marketing within weeks or months or like within your first year, it's critical that you don't quit. It's the easiest way not to become successful in anything by quitting, whether it be a new sport, whether it be anything new. So it's super important that you commit to this business model because it works if you work it consistently. And for 25 years, I've been consistent. This has enabled me to build an organization that's going to do around $11 million in sales volume this year. And since I've been with Purium, well over $100 million in sales. Okay. All those months compound into a lot of sales volume. One conversation led to lots of conversations. Okay. Now, one of my crowns, Joel Calandrillo, I go back with him 25 years. I introduced him to network marketing, and he's at the head of one of my biggest legs. Okay. And all of you happen to be in the second largest leg. So, you know, when it comes to becoming successful in network marketing, the person has the most conversation wins. This is my motto. Don't take this the wrong way. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Okay. How many people are looking for an additional income stream in this tough economic cycle? A lot. How many people are looking for health during these times? A lot. And then how many people are looking to hopefully get fitter in these times? A lot. So hopefully you're going to get a yes to one of the three in the magic question. If you ask that question every day, it's going to lead to someone being open to seeing a video and then getting on a three-way call with Angelo, you know, or someone else in your up team. You know, so for me, I can't stop talking about Purium. Purium is my baby. I had the opportunity to be next to Amy Venner, you know, at the Natural Products Expo in Baltimore, Maryland in like 2001. And I wanted to pick up their product line because I thought it was great. I was already selling into all the health food stores in the New York tri-state area, you know, with a nutritional brokerage, because I took a break from network marketing because I couldn't align myself with any of the companies of the day. The isogenics that were just starting, New Skins, the Amways, the Herbalife. I couldn't get with that because the products suck. All right. And I'm going to be literal. And I knew organic by nature's quality. And I actually had a product line at the time called Vibrant Health, Makers of Green Vibrance. Guess who mixed Green Vibrance? It was Dave and Amy that mixed Green Vibrance for Vibrant Health. So I wanted to rep their products too. And I mentioned to Amy, if you take these products network marketing, I'll take it to the moon. Well, I've been to the moon and back in terms of sales volume, okay, in terms of like miles, distance, dollar sales volume analogy. And I was very fortunate to get that phone call from Dave. You know, I was in a health food store. It was 22 degrees out. I was in New York City, and Dave calls me and I'm like, oh, what does this guy want? I'm kidding. I was actually taking an order for, you know, one of his, you know, one of the lines that I represented, which is Pure Planet Products, which they still sell today in retail. And he goes, hey, Dave. He goes, hey, Ian, you know, are you sitting down? And I go, hey, Dave, I'm not sitting down. I'm actually standing because I'm like covered from ear to toe because it's so cold out and the wind chill in New York just really was not fun. And he's like, I'm going to start a network marketing company with our products. Can you get on a plane next week? And I looked up to the sky and I was like, this is it, because I fell in love with network marketing in 1995. This is around 2001-ish, 2001 and a half. And I always wanted to be full-time in network marketing. I just didn't have the company. So I flew out, signed up frontline to the company. That was the first, that was Purium 1.0. No gift cards, very mediocre website, mediocre labels, no gift cards. Okay. Whereas in 2011, we had a gentleman come on board that introduced the $50 gift card marketing system. And it really was a game changer for all of us. When I got those gift cards, I walked up and down Greenwich Avenue in Connecticut, where I was living at the time, and I got 17 gift cards redeemed in a weekend. It was only indexed to 3 packs. And I was like, this is going to be awesome. Now, for all of you, the $50 gift card marketing system is opened up to the whole product line, pure customer acquisition, right? So it's been through these additions to where it is today, which is totally game on. So if I could build it back then without the gift cards, with a mediocre comp plan, Okay, no weekly pay, no UBT. What you have in place here is a really, really huge opportunity. It's an opportunity that literally could change your life physiologically, which it's changed Angelo and many of your lives, and change your income trajectory. I mean, I can retire. Okay, I don't need to work this business, but I can't help myself because I love it. Okay, every day I'm out there helping people because these products are a game changer, and the product line has gotten so much larger since I started with the company. But then there's some, products that have been with the company since day one: the Joint Flex, the See from Nature, the Super Life formula, which was Super Male formula. I could go on and on and on. So for me, this is a living, passionate pursuit, and there's an unlimited amount of people to talk to. Okay. If I go to Whole Foods and I'm in the aisles, I'm having conversation and asking questions. I'm monetizing the oxygen that I breathe. Now think about that. I hope that sticks with you. It's the one thing that the powers that be have not figured out a way to charge us for. Okay. Monetizing the oxygen you breathe. Okay. And then impacting someone's life. Okay. Because we're in a day and age right now where a lot of people are losing their jobs because they don't want to get the vaccine. I'm not going to get political of what side I'm on, but long story short, okay, for the people that don't want to get it, we have a great opportunity. I happen to be one of those people that I believe in natural immunity, okay? And the bottom line is that we got a big opportunity. So if someone's gonna, they're being forced to leave, to do something they don't want to do, and they're going to leave their place of work, we got an opportunity that they could get started for, between $216 and $531 for the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance. So they could get into our business. We could get them up and running, in the first minutes to hours that they're, enrolled. Okay. If they really want to transition out of their job, which is a finite income potential, into an infinite income potential. I mean, when I sleep, I make money at this point in my life, in my career with Purium. I don't say that to brag, but I get hit with weekly income, whether I'm involved in it or not. Okay. And then the monthly check, in the crown ranks is really healthy. I mean, it's close to what someone makes in a year. Okay. So bottom line, depends on what you make a year. But I'm just saying that it's really good monthly income. And I've been earning this type of income for, over 10 years with Purium. And, I'm an entrepreneur, very business oriented, but I'm also, a health coach. I'm certified, in E. Cornell's, plant-based nutrition program. I have 25 years in the natural healing realm. And decision shape your life. I made a decision to get into an incredible business where people are on the receiving end of natural healing, which is the way, in my opinion, and I think everyone could agree. But network marketing is the move. Is network marketing easy? It's not. Okay. Is it worth it? It sure is. And I'm letting you know right now that, I have total time freedom. Okay. That was always my goal. It wasn't my Rolex. It wasn't my Tesla. It's not that. It's not about bling. It's about freedom. Okay. It's about traveling. I mean, I've been to like 12 countries since 2019 with my wife, and my business hasn't suffered. Am I always in communication with leaders and seeing what's going on in the business? Because like I said, like Purium is my baby. I mean, I can't abandon it. I'm always engaged in helping people that really want to win in network marketing. Okay. The only person that's going to keep you from winning is yourself. Okay. So your income is a barometer of your personal development. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Your income is a barometer of your personal development. I've worked with thousands of people over the years, and most people take themselves out of the game. You all have enrolled someone that you thought was going to do great, and then they just float away and disappear. It happens to me today. Okay, I sit down with someone and I enroll them. It's their golden ticket to be enrolled by me if they follow the steps and move forward with the program. So as successful as I have become, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that they're going to be successful, because they gotta meet me a whole bigger percentage of the way than I gotta meet them. Okay, I'm not chasing people. It's not my job to be someone's cheerleader. It's my job to give people the blueprint for success, and they got to provide the people to get me on three-way calls with, and then plug them into the calls. Everyone enrolls with the same launch pack. Why is it that one person excels more than the other? We all have the same things to work with, right? It's how you apply yourself to this business. Okay, it's how many conversations you having a day, how many conversations you having a week, how many conversations you having a month. And I have plenty of conversations. I'm not saying that everyone enrolls because I'm the founding brand partner of Purium and I just have a magic wand. No, that's not realistic. But do I enroll a lot of people? Do I help a lot of people enroll people? Absolutely. Okay. So this isn't a numbers game. Okay. It's targeting the right people to talk to. Okay. And this is another golden nugget that I think everyone should really, really get in their minds. You want to recruit even and up. You want to recruit people that see what you see, if not a greater vision than you. If you enroll a Troy Casey, winning. You enroll an Angelo, winning. Olivia Oshadin, Brandon Oshadin, or some of the other leaders in our organization, super winning. Someone that already owns the mindset, someone that already has a huge network, okay? And then tap into their network. That's network marketing. That's duplication. This is not a business of selling. Now, could you make great income by enrolling lots of UBTs and ULT performance and all that? Absolutely. And then, like Angelo just said, ask for referrals. If someone's having a great experience with the product, they're a perfect raving fan feeder of prospects for you. Earlier today, I was on my second radio show. There's a website called Upfront in the Prophetic. It's a Christian radio program, for American patriots that are very, they want to bring the country back to the Constitution and all that stuff. The first radio show got 50 customers, okay? And now those people are getting their products. I just did another one of those radio shows today, and I'm pretty sure that my email and my text, because my contact information is there, it's going to start blowing up. And I'm having the time of my life, speaking to these people that want to live healthy and not get the vaccine. Okay, they want to go the holistic route, and they're blown away about what the products have to offer. So when it comes to your exposure, listen, you have a mouth, use it, okay? And less of this and more of this, okay? I mean, we have conversations today via Messenger. We have conversations via many different outlets. But like I said earlier, in 1995, I didn't have a cell phone. In fact, my friend Joel, who's one of my frontline crowns, who's been running with me for 25 years ago, he was the first person to get a cell phone in 1996. I didn't have one yet because I was like, I'm not getting one of those things. I had a beeper, and I put little ads on bulletin boards and like laundry mats. And back in the day, we were selling water filters. That was our first network marketing company. And, people used to call me. I used to go to a payphone, put the quarter in and call them back and get the appointment and go see them. And, through rain, sleet, and snow, we walked around New York City and we hustled. Okay. So today I'm still a hustler, 25 years. Okay. Going on 26 years. I'm still hustling this business because it is the ultimate business where your income is indexed to how many people you help win. Okay. It's not like, how many ULTs can you sell? Now, Troy Casey's a great example. When he was living in Santa Monica, he built a huge K-Club customer volume. I mean, he makes really, really great money just on his customers. But then, he really started to leverage, network marketing by bringing in some really great people, Brandon and Olivia Oshadin, Carolina and Ra. And, those are two of his giant legs. And then he has a third leg in the UK, which is really fantastic. And, I was the three-way call with the Oceanins, and we enrolled them, and they've added significant volume to Troy's business and the company in general. So, I love getting on the phone with distributors, in Purium that are really, really wanting to be successful with this. So I really appreciate and applaud your efforts by getting on here with me tonight. And I'm gonna hand the call back over to Angelo. And if you have any questions, then we could go, back and forth.
Man, thank you. And I could ask a million questions, but I think
Good.
it's so
Ask
important what
them.
you say, how I hear this so much. Your income is a barometer of your own personal development. And you also say it's a barometer of how many people that you help throughout the day. For my
Right.
mindset, when I started, I was just focusing on selling ULTs. I
Right.
think one of the things a lot of people do is that they just get into this business, and I did, and you feel like you sold a ULT and that you won the lottery because you made a commission, but that doesn't duplicate. So walk us through like a day in your life, like even some of your rituals that you do in the morning to get yourself prepared, and how do you stay organized, and what does the follow-up look like with you, Ian?
I really appreciate this question. And team, you know what? I'm a really shitty example because I've been doing this so long. Part of my French. I've been doing this so long that like some days I'm like, I don't know how it all comes together, but it does. I've been doing this. I mean, I got piles of business cards and I'm like, oh, I'm going to call this person now. Oh, I haven't called them in 2 days. I'm going to call this person. But, I get up in the morning, and I do my water with lemon and my supplement regimen. And I'm preparing for my ride because I still ride about 20 plus miles a day. I'll go for my ride, come back, stretch. And then I'm going to get into my routine of following up with my messenger, following up with people who message me on Instagram. And then getting in touch with the people that we've recently enrolled. I mean, my wife and I have recently enrolled some really great new people, and I'm making my way back to Crown again because my wife before we got married, she had a position, and that position's frontline to me, believe it or not. So it's between Diamond and Green Diamond right now, and I'm enrolling on it like crazy. So for me, it's like I'm going to Crown all over again, and I'm having a lot of fun. So between her cousin that we met on the way back from St. Petersburg, Florida this weekend, we talked about the ULT. We met on the way back at a Starbucks. She ordered the ULT, getting her in process. But my day is I'm looking at the computer. I'm seeing all the new customers that came in, looking at the new customers that came in from the radio show that we just did, calling them, thanking them for placing an order, engaging with the people that are coming into your business. There's a guy that I called today that listened to the first radio show. He's a NFL, he's a scout for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay. I didn't know that. His wife, they love these products and this lifestyle. Their daughter's like an Olympic track star. And we had a great conversation today. They just ordered a Biomedic, and now they're going to order the performance and everything else just from one phone call. So when new people are coming into your business every morning, okay, after my stretch and I'm showered and I'm ready to do my day, I see what has come into my organization. And if you don't have an organization, create one. Okay. Customers lead to an opportunity to upgrade. Okay. So if you're just starting out and you don't I click refresh and my business volume goes up significantly because I have a huge team. But if you're not there yet, create that team and love on those people that get this ULT. If you help people have an amazing ULT and fall in love with these products, there may be the potential for an upgrade to refer. Because this is the question to ask them. If you fall in love with these products and you could actually get paid for just talking to people about them, would you be open to taking a look at how that works? See where that takes you. So I'm kind of all over the place with your question, Angelo, because for me, I don't have like a daily method of operation. I've been doing this so long that I don't know if it's Jesus that is working through me, but I get sent opportunities every day. When I go for my bike ride, I mean, I'm born Jewish, but I converted to Christianity. I'm not getting religious, but on my bike ride, it's back where like the Orlando City soccer team plays. And I go for my bike ride, I say my prayer, and I shit you not, literally like minutes after, I get a text about someone looking for, I saw the interview and I'm looking to, and then opportunities present themselves. Okay. I really believe in turning that frequency on because people need us right now. Okay. The human race needs Purium. It needs what we have to offer from an income lifeline as well as health. Okay. Because all this bullshit going on, it's going to end really badly for those people that are promoting this. And we're going to be the light. We're going to be the people that are going to help people, recover from the ravages of the standard American diet, as well as making poor economic choices, which is getting a job. If all of you have a job, I'm happy you do. But to be honest with you, I've been unemployed for 25 years and it's been great. So Angelo, that's like a long story, man. It's like I'm a maverick. I mean, I'm like Dave. I mean, Dave hasn't had a job for a long time. He started Organic by Nature, with Amy 30 years ago. And there's never been a better time to have conversations and create your own financial future. So I can't wait for Monday. Apparently Monday's the day where people have the most heart attacks if they don't want to go to work. And I can't wait for Monday. Every day is an opportunity in this business. 7 days a week, you can inspire, motivate, and help someone win. So, hearing this from me, I was just like all of you when I first started out. All of you, okay? And I decided to really take this serious. And now I have a multi-million-dollar business because I've helped enough people get what they want. And if I go to sleep for a year, it's still going to grow. So if you're not there yet, you can and will be if you believe it to be true and you don't waste time with the wrong people. Okay? You don't want to build an adult daycare center. Really, really terrible place to be. Okay? You ever walk in a daycare? Go to a daycare. You hear all the crying and the whining. Adults do that. It's not your job to become someone's psychologist. You can make friends with people, but if you're in business with Purium people, you're in business to do three-way calls and help facilitate health and residual income. And I'm being literal, okay? There are people that could really suck your time, and then there's people that are gonna really make good use of your time and help you move forward as well as help them move forward.
Great points. Do any of you guys have any questions for Ian? I don't want to take all the time. If you guys don't want to ask questions, I'll keep asking. But anybody else want to ask him anything? Well, we've got him here.
See your hand up.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, so okay. You can hear me? So I have a question, man. Do you have any Purium on any storefront shelves, like i.e. What's it called? So you don't have anything set up like in a storefront, because I have a buddy down the way. I've been just trying to figure that out. So no.
Yeah, well, there's no reason to figure it out because network marketing is designed for people to get products delivered directly to them and not health food stores. Organic by Nature has a Pure Planet product line. It's tiny compared to Purium, and the whole reason for network marketing is it's a conversation between you and the person, investing in that person to really share them the benefits of your product. Whereas if someone's product selling on the store, there's like 10 spirulinas on the shelf, there's 10 turmerics on the shelf, and you don't know why is one better than the other. Okay, so network marketing, kind of sweeps that away. So there have been companies that have actually sold products because they just want to move volume, whether it be Tahitian noni juice or this product or that product. It finds its way into a health food store because the owner of the health food store enrolls and kind of like puts it in the back. And we don't do that here.
Heard. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, man.
All right. Anybody else out there have a question for Ian?
Well, maybe Ian, can you maybe share a little bit of the retail spaces that you have seen set up with these products over the years?
Troy. That's my man, Troy. You gotta let me some of that beard. I'm too clean. I mean, listen, back in the day, I really loved the idea, given all my relationships with 200 stores in the tri-state area. It was a very tempting, I wanted to place the product, but then, we put in policies and procedures that, a store could not sell the Purium brand because it was a conflict with the Pure Planet brand, which I was totally cool with, but it just really defeats the distribution model. And, I could have done it like this. I had relationships with over 200 stores. I could have placed, certain products that weren't sold by Pure Planet on the shelves in those health food stores. And I'm happy I didn't, because it would have created a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I don't want to give people too much confusion. There's just some nuances to that. And I know it used to be on doctors' shelves, and sometimes people would open up a juice bar and they would use the products. That's the only other nuance. But I don't want to cloud the subject. That the product is direct to consumer. It's not wholesale to retail.
Yeah,
So.
that's a good point. And the thing is, listen, there are opportunities within the juice bar space, which I like. There are opportunities with doctors' offices, which I like, given the gift card flow, because someone comes into a juice bar, no juice bar is given a $50 gift card. That customer's visiting from St. Pete, Florida, the juice bars in Santa Monica. Guess what? That juice bar in Santa Monica can continue to get 20% commission paid revenue because they turned them onto a product that they actually like. So there's all these little ideas, but the major engine of our business, Troy's business, my business, is all of us just buying directly from Purium and getting it directly at home. That's network marketing, the best way to do this. There are other companies that I mentioned that have tried to just spray everywhere, and it's just not a good representation of the business model at all.
So Ian, a lot of people in this organization, myself included, have show up to a lot of Zoom calls. There's a lot of Zoom calls, right? You get Zoom calls here and there and everywhere. How important is it to go to these trainings, and when is it appropriate for a person to just go strike out on their own, to just say, okay, I've got enough information, now I'm going to do it? I think that for me and other people, maybe it's that people aren't ready to just do the work. What do you think about that? And how do you get motivated if you're new? You can't teach hunger, right? You can't teach someone how to be hungry or how to know the back office. I guess you can teach the back office, but for them to implement it, how does implementation work for someone who's been maybe treading water for a year, 2 years, 6 months, however long? How do they start a new habit of getting out there and start talking to people and following up with people?
Well, listen, if your business isn't growing, you got to go out and enroll new people. Okay. The grass is always greener. If your business is not moving, you got to move it. Okay. Troy knows this really well. I mean, we've all had those dry spells. It's like a food desert almost, until you find the oasis. And the oasis could be a lot of like-minded people like yourself. I believe that people should be on the Tuesday night training call until you go to Diamond and beyond. Okay. Personally, it's not a good use of my time. I don't need training. Okay. I don't need motivation because I'm already at where I'm at. I've been a professional in this industry for a long time. I'm not saying it's beneath me, but it's not a good use of my time. Okay. For people that are on their way to crown, okay, and you're developing a team, I think it's really important that you get on, because you show people, lead by example, that you're on it. But Diamond, up to Diamond, definitely. Between Diamond and Black, definitely. And then it's up to you, to really, run your own training. But getting people plugged into what the company has to provide is going to leverage you. Okay. I mean, in the beginning, I did a shitload of Zooms and a shitload of calls, and that's great, but it's very time consuming and it takes a lot of time and effort, which I'm committed to. Don't get me wrong. I've done a lot of Zooms with Troy, but for me, I'm at a different, I'm in stage 3 of my network marketing business. Most of you are in stage 1, and when you're in stage 3, Troy and I have a very large, mature business. Are we still available to help, coach, and mentor? Absolutely. But, I kind of get Zoomitis. I want to basically I'm going to plug into the Zoom tonight, see what Leslie has to say, but I'm not on every Tuesday night. And I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm just like, it's not a good use of my time because I have other things to do. But the thing is, for someone just starting out, you need to plug into Leslie. Leslie is really pouring her heart and knowledge, out, and you want it into you because that woman's become successful. Okay. And applying those principles to your business can really be helpful, but you want to bring people on the call with you. If you have 2 or 3 people in your business, get them on that call, because that's like 6 pairs of eyes and ears that are hearing what you're hearing and seeing. Really important, because this is a business of leverage. It's a business of duplication, not, just becoming a customer factory. I mean, I gave the example of Troy cruising up and down, Venice Beach on his bike, enrolling people all day, and he's built a huge K club. He's a really great act to follow, but the catalyst of huge growth in Troy's business has been through duplication and networking with Ra and Seema and Olivia and Brandon and Andy Mills.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, you got, I think it's, I stress that too to the team here. It's important to continue to go to these Tuesday night calls. There's some Zoom calls I think that no one should miss. Like you said, I love that you said that, because I was thinking the same thing. I feel like even though I've reached the rank of diamond, I don't feel like I'm at where I need to be. So there's stuff that I need to continually learn from. A lot of times it feels repetitive, but that's okay, because repetition is the mother of all skill. So, until you know it inside and out, upwards and downwards and left to right, I say just keep going to these Zooms. If you're casual about what you're doing, like you show up one day and not the next, and maybe once a week, and you're not really fully on, and you come in late and you leave early, I think that kind of shows in the business. I think the only reason I've had this level of success isn't because I'm super smart. In fact, I think I'm probably dumber than most people. It's just that I really want it. And like we were saying earlier, hunger is it's one of the most important facets of this business that you just can't teach. So I guess it's deciding how hungry are you and how willing are you to continue to learn.
Yeah, I really like what you just said, man. I mean, listen, I had like my son was 2 years old when I started with Purium. Okay, had child support to pay and all that. Okay, and I hustled. And the thing is, I created a lot of income by having a lot of conversations. So I was building Purium while I was doing my nutritional brokerage. Okay, and you know what? In December of 2012, December 26th, the day after Christmas, my number one paying line, I was making six figures with this line, the Vibrant Health line, Green Vibrance. They called me and they said that, you know what, Ian, I think we're going to give your territory to somebody else. I was working for the company for 11 years and I was an independent contractor. I wasn't an employee, but I was making like, 8 to 12,000 a month, and they let me go. And previous to that December, I enrolled Kathy Agata, Jody Agata, which is at the top of your line, their front line to me. And Kathy Agata, very successful network marketer, built businesses of $10 million a month. I helped her live another 6 or 7 years with the ULT because she is a type 2 diabetic. Long story short, I was pushed into this business full time. Okay. My check in January of 2013 was $2,000. Okay. It was $2,000. I went from making 15 to 18 grand a month to $2,000. Okay. And I was like, I'm going to blow this up because now I get to focus all my time. I've already been trained in network marketing prior to, this. And you know what my check was the following December in 2014? $28,500. I ranked from 2-star crown to 4-star crown in 2014. Okay. Completely exploded. I hit this really, really hard. Okay. So only you could put the pressure on the pedal. No one's going to put the pressure on the pedal for you. Okay. I drive a Tesla. When it's in insane mode, it goes really fast. And would you believe that today, okay, 10 years later, when I was pushed into Purium full time, okay, my pedal is still going really, really good. No one can motivate you. Okay. No one could that hunger. I still have it today. I still have it every day. Okay. Yeah. My participation on the Zooms is kind of backed off a little bit, but I'm on this call with you guys. You're showing up and I'm showing up. I mean, Angelo and I had a call, last week, and I jumped at the opportunity because I'm just such a fan of how creative he is with his videos, and he's really committed, so I'm here to assist and help people catch this vision and not just get excited for a little blip. I mean, really, really run with this because the time is now. Big time.
Yeah, I think that's such a great point, Ian. And thank you for your kind words. I think that a lot of the mindset for a lot of people is they see the potential in this, but it's like, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it after this. And it becomes after this and after that. And then before you know it, a year later, you're still stagnating. So I like the fact that you have to have that immediacy in your work ethic all of the time and that vision before it actually comes to fruition. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and Angelo, if I could just add, I mean, I remember talking to our old VP of Sales and Marketing, David Litt. I was stuck at Green Diamond for a long time. All right, I was a diamond. I was Green Diamond. I'm telling you, but I continue to enroll. Okay, always be enrolling. Okay, always be enrolling. Always be sharing. Okay. And even today, I mean, I brought in close to 10 people last month. Okay, today I'm this month we're already bringing in more. I'm doing an event at this Christian church, the radio show. They're gonna have 1,000 people there. I'm gonna be the only nutrition table there. I'm gonna crush that thing. I'm probably gonna do at least 20 or 30,000 that weekend. Okay, and I can't wait because everyone needs what we have to offer. So you create the momentum, personal momentum. Not the momentum of your team. You will eventually get to where Troy and I are in this business by your daily personal momentum. The only person keeping you from winning is the person looking back at you every day, the negative self-talk. We all have it. Just say, shut up, make a phone call, create an opportunity, and help that person.
Yes. Excellent point. So I'm going to let you guys ask some more questions. Ian, you got them here. You guys are here because you want to build your business. So let's hear your questions. And I know you guys all have blocks, and I know you have questions that you want to answer. If we all knew it, we wouldn't need to be here. So ask away, y'all. Okay. No, anybody?
I'm going to ask you all a question. How many people want to go to director all over again, starting tonight? Okay, what would that do for your business if you all triple rank this month, starting tonight? I want all of you to run. If you haven't been to consultant yet, get to consultant. If you haven't been to director yet, get to director. If you've been to consultant already, do it again. If you've been to director already, do it again. If you've yet to be executive, do it again. Okay, so that's what you need to do. It's a business of personal development and personal momentum.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to get no's, and that's the whole point, is to get no's, right?
I got a lot of no's. I used to put on a really shitty suit, go down to Wall Street and just ask questions all day. Did I enroll people? Yeah, I got a shitload of no's. Get the F out of here. Oh, you're doing one of those pyramid scheme things. I heard it all. Okay, I'm here today because I got a lot of no's.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Well, I know that your questions, Ian, by the way, hi, Ian, I'm Mallory. It's nice to meet you on this call. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Mallory.
Hi. So I know that you say, are you open to your health, fitness, and or financial to going to the next level? Can you do like a small test role play with me? Say we met somewhere. What would that look like? Because I know we can all ask that question, but what's the, finesse?
Okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, Mallory, Ian Farrar here. We met at the juice bar a little while ago, and I just, I wanted to talk to you there. Thank you for sharing your number with me. I haven't had the opportunity to share a video with you yet, but this is my magic question. Okay. Are you open to taking your health, income, or fitness to the next level? It's actually health, fitness, and income to the next level.
Okay.
Is that
awesome.
Which one do you think you'd be interested in?
Finances.
Okay, finances. Okay, do you have 4 to 7 minutes to watch a video?
Absolutely.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so I have your contact information. I'm gonna make sure that that's downloaded into my app, and then I'm gonna send you a short video. I'm gonna get a notification when you open it up, and then is it okay for me to follow up with you after you watch it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, listen, that's it. I mean, a little less wordy, it just depends on the conversation. And then you ask for permission to follow up. Okay, because when you talk to them, if they really love the video, then you're getting them on a three-way call with your up team, with Angelo, Troy, you name it, okay? And if they're ready to enroll with you right there, you don't need a three-way. But once they do enroll and they're excited to get moving, are you open to meeting my up team? He's been super successful with this business, right? And then plug them into, understanding fast start business planning session within 24 to 48 hours of their enrollment, closer to 24, closer to 12 to 24 than 48. because the longer you let that leash out, the more buyer's remorse and life gets in the way.
Okay, so you're not necessarily saying that in the first meet, it's like the
No.
second exposure.
Yeah, second exposure.
Okay. And then how many exposures would you say after they say yes to one of these questions till they're gonna want to likely enroll, would you say?
Hopefully it's immediately.
Okay.
You know, and I'm getting real literal these days. You know, it's like, you know, given what you just watched, you know, are you ready to learn more? And what are you interested in purchasing now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking them, okay, you know, what more would they like to know? And are they interested in making a purchase now?
Okay,
So
awesome.
questions lead you to opportunity, okay? And don't be afraid, you know, because you're gonna, you know, being literal and straightforward is important.
Yeah, I'm realizing that more and more. So thank you for affirming that. How, if you're getting on a call with someone, what's the time frame you would allot for that kind of a call?
Just flow. Don't look at the time clock. You know, just like, you know, if you're following up once they've watched what you've shared, you know, what did you like about the video? They're gonna tell you what they like. Okay, you know, what are you thinking? They're gonna tell you what they're thinking. And then based on what they're thinking, you know, are you ready to make the decision to, you know, come on board with the ULT or enroll as a brand partner and also do the ULT? So the questions that you ask are going to paint the picture for moving forward.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Three things that you look for in a brand partner specifically versus a customer.
I look for myself.
Okay.
I look for someone who's tenacious and has a lot of really, you know, I'm complimenting myself, that has, you know, really positive energy and, you know, just the light. You know, I want someone that, like when I met Joel at a catering job at Laurelville nightclub, that kid, I saw the way he commanded a conversation. I knew he was going to be a winner. He's been with me 25 years. Okay. He's enrolled more people than me in Purium. And yes, I know how many people I've enrolled in Purium. It's 1,139 people.
Wow.
Okay. I've enrolled a lot of people. Joel's over 1,500 people.
Wow.
Okay. So do you want to be successful in this business and you haven't enrolled more than 10 or 20 or 30 people? You're just getting started. And I'm not saying that's going to be, you have to enroll 100 people to find a crown, but if you have to enroll 100 people to find an Ian or a Troy or an Angelo, go for it.
Okay. All right.
They're
Thank
there.
you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Mallory. And send me a follow or on Instagram and Facebook, you know, everyone on the call if we're not connected.
Yes.
I think that's great information. I think a lot of people, like, I know there's a lot of people on my team that are very caring people, and they don't waste your time trying to save the planet of people who don't want to help themselves. That's one thing.
Right.
You know,
Angelo, I'm going to add to that. You know, listen, I just I'm not like, oh my God, I got to get off the Zoom. I mean, you guys are part of my team, and I want to help everyone become successful. But my biggest regret is wasting time with the wrong people. Okay. And I'm going to be literal. Okay. It's not your job to be like, oh my God, they could be so great. They need to see themselves becoming greater than you think they could be great. And you know what? If someone doesn't show up for that business planning session within 24 to 48 hours, they've immediately dropped down on my level of interaction with them. Okay. You want me to be really hot to engage with you, but it's up to them. I don't want to waste my time. I mean, I keep on enrolling until I'm going to find a player. Do you want someone that's in the game or on the sideline? 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out, you know, oh, it's a little cold, a little lukewarm. I don't think I want to get in yet. You don't want that. You want someone that's game on in. Troy lives, breathes, drinks, sleeps this. So does Angelo, probably a lot of you as well. Okay. I look forward to getting up every morning to do this business. My wife thinks I'm a lot crazy, and she's right. And, you know, it's afforded us a really, really great lifestyle. But you know what? I'm fortunate enough to be able to spend time with my wife a lot more than, than most husband and wives there go for that 8 to 12 hour, one goes this way, one goes that way. You come home at night, you have dinner, you go to sleep and watch and repeat. And that's not the life that I want for myself or my family. And you got to get real clear with what your why is. People say, oh, know your why and your how will follow. You got to think a lot about it, about how important is this to you. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. Okay. If I had to do this all over again and build from scratch, I already got the skill set. You drop me in a city that takes credit cards. I'll meet people I don't know. The people that you've yet to meet are the people that are going to blow this up with you, not the current people that you enrolled when you first started. Don't take that the wrong way. But in order for me to go Royal Crown, I'm still meeting people right now that I don't know that I'm enrolling. Okay. So I already have 2 monster legs, but I'm building my 3rd leg. Like I said, I'm having the time of my life building a crown leg all over again. I'm doing it. My wife is in it too, but I'm in it like 99.9, and she's like 1/10 of a point. That's okay. But I'm building it, and I'm running real hard right now.
Excellent. I think Cody had a question, and then we can wrap this up pretty soon. We're almost at the
Cody,
end.
shoot.
Hey, brother, thanks so much for being here. I know time is one of the most valuable things that we have on this planet, so I appreciate you spending it with us. Super quick question. You said to Mallory that you like to send a video. I know there's a lot of videos on our app that we use. What's your go-to video that you like?
I think that putting your phone to work is a really great overview of our business model, farm to family, which shows what we're committed to.
Yeah.
Don't throw up on people with videos. Don't send them like 10 videos. Okay. I believe that if it's a business prospect, putting your phone to work and farm to family, those two should get them a good feel and a good vibe.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Great call today. Thanks to Ian. Thanks for popping in, Troy. Good to see all you guys on the call today. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody here on the Leslie Zan call. Those are invaluable calls, you guys, every Tuesday. Yeah. I also recommend that you get a schedule. Like I get a whiteboard, have all the Zoom calls that I want to hit that are the most important ones and know when they are. So you can tell other people if you're not going, at least get people into those Zoom calls because these are great. For your career, great book. I was sending it to most of these guys have a copy of this.
Good.
That's why they're still here because they've
hear what he just said?
Through.
That's right. There's books that I read 25 years ago and I'm still here. What does that tell you? I listen, opportunities changed. My first company, great company. Everyone needs that water filter. It's not one of those Kangen units. It's actually a water filter. Long story short, nothing against Kangen, but I'm not into hardware sales. And I knew I was in the wrong company, even though the product is great. It's consumable products. Okay. So when I got into consumable products, really changed everything for me. But the books that I read really anchored me to this industry. And a lot of the successful people that I read about were all in nutritional companies and not hardware.
Yeah, great point. All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's how you become a 4+ star crown right there in a nutshell. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and no's involved in the equation. A lot. So I think a lot of people are just trying to formulate that perfect pitch or whatever before they even try. But failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is an integral component of success. So
Amen.
Keep rocking and rolling, you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up for yourselves and filling up this Zoom call for a legend here. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Pleasure to serve and here for you guys. Send me a message and I'll support you. It's all good.
All right. Follow him on Instagram, y'all. Ian.Farrar. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Thank you all.
Ciao. See you on Leslie. Ciao.
Peace to y'all.